So Joe Biden has officially withdrawn from the 2024 presidential race. Uh, and he has thrown his support behind Kamala Harris, the VP. So, and he put this letter on the internet. It wasn't like an announcement or anything like he got on, like he was doing, like, I'm gonna step down. It was like it was on X, right? It was it was just this letter, right? It says, "My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we made great progress as a nation." Blah blah blah, all the bullshit that he thinks he did that he didn't do. Uh, uh, so all this bullshit. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We protected and preserved our democracy, and revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It's been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. While it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. That all depends on if they make the cocktail good enough. I guess they don't really need the cocktail anymore. He's out, so he can probably just let Biden be Biden. The fucking crypt keeper. So he didn't endorse her in this letter, but he later endorsed her in a tweet. I think we got it over here. But I want to point out first that right here, the old signature here, somebody was pointing out online that it doesn't bear resemblance to his actual signature. So, and just so people know, none of these politicians, politicians rarely do their own social media, right? They have social media handlers for that shit. So, somebody put that out for Biden. Maybe he signed it. Who knows? Maybe he's just so out to lunch now that they're able to slip this stuff by him. It's pretty wild. So, like I say, he talked about Kamala Harris here in another tweet. This was like in the afternoon. This came out. It said, "My fellow Democrats, I've decided not to accept the nomination and focus all my energies as president. For my very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president, and it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this." Again, he did not write that because those are coherent sentences. And if you're with us, there it is. Money, 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 money. And if you're with us, donate to our campaign right here. Yeah. And we all know who Kamala is. That won 0 delegates in 2020 when she ran for president. Got her ass handed to her in the debates by Tulsi Gabbard. What else? Jailed a mom in California because her kid... she couldn't get her kid to school for some reason. I think she was a master orator when she worked with Willie Brown in San Francisco. I think you know what that means.